ready to get us started. The Aussie punter and kickoff man, Michael Dixon. And off we go on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
Shea, 43, 43, 15. Check. Check. Motion. Hey, 57.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. I'm not sure exactly what they had planned for play number 1 from scrimmage, but I can guarantee it wasn't that interception.
No doubt about that one, because in their daydream, this was going to be a dream play to get things started. Instead, it turned into a nightmare for them.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be a 2nd down. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there, as that one was knocked away.
Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. And this one is right through. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. Mahomes now on 1st down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off.
43!
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Mahomes now to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Texans are going to have it here just past the 25. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So after the INT, it's Allen. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now another timeout here called by the Titans. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Kamara with a run on first down, but he's fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage there. No gain. Throwing now is Allen. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Texans push further out in front. So we just witnessed touchdown number 1 for the Rook, and certainly that's a football he's going to want for the trophy case.
Yeah, this is one that you don't spike, right? This is one you don't throw to your teammate and let them celebrate. This is one you keep for yourself, take it over to the equipment staff and have them mark it up, put it away, and then you get it later on. And as you said, mount it in your trophy case. Fantastic. Hopefully the first of many.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Second down at 4. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. A dump down to McKinnon. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. On is Jamie Gillen to punt this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Titans will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. It had been a near-perfect beginning to this football game. Already a double-digit lead first quarter, but their first misstep.
And you know how it is, partner. Sometimes when everything's going right, you start to feel like you can do just about anything you want on the field. This one didn't work out. If I were him, I'd go to my defensive captain and say, pick me up, my man. Help me out.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. They go play fake. Mahomes. And that is caught. It's Davis. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Open man is Denzel Mims. And down inside the 15 he goes. A first red zone opportunity for the Titans. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this one complete again to Mims. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Coleman. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Texans' 4-yard line.
Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Mahomes quickly complete out wide. And it's a Titans touchdown. Jalen Guyton from a yard out. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again. Prater for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on first down is Allen. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The game clock setting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. On play action, Allen. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Parker. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. CeeDee Lamb there to make the grab. And the Texans will add on to their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
The extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Takes it at the 7. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And the Texans will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
He's got Njoku over the middle. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. To the air, Allen. He dumps it off to Drake. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. A final shot before half for Allen. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Throwing on second and long. Allen. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Allen. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
Yellow.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Here we go, G. Yellow, 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 yellow. Watch it. Attack, attack. Check right. 55 is Mike, guys. 55. We don't want this.
On 2nd and 10, Mahomes. He's got Jordan complete right side. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Mike 55. Hey, eat. So don't say nothing. Check 31. Check 31. 15.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. They're going to run. It's McKinnon. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back can get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure he got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. It's Coleman here. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Well, speed is definitely a calling card if you play cornerback in this league, and he does a terrific job there of hustling in quickly to make the play. Coleman again. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Yellow. Hey, 57 colors.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
They'll run it with Coleman. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Tevin Coleman punching it in from a yard away. And the Titans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is down to a field goal. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Allen's throw is complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Allen going to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And that will force a turnover on downs. They go play fake. Mahomes. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's third and goal. Mahomes going to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Denzel Mims there to make the grab, and the Titans have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Prater for the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now here's a throw that's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Allen to throw once more. Steps away to his left. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here we go with Kamara. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Allen off the play fake. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Houston. Devontae Parker, 42 yards. And the Texans have retaken the lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Extra point right down the middle, and that gives them a 3-point lead. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. Hey, 15, 15, 15. Here we go. Yellow. Deuce. Jab. Switch. Yellow, go. 55.
Mahomes now on first down. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Jaron Reed in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. That is caught by Mims. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. Mahomes will throw. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Here's Mahomes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Brevin Jordan, 30 yards. And the Titans have once again taken the lead. Now Prater to add the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. they go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Here's Allen. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Throwing is Allen. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now Allen. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 21. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Allen. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Second and 8 coming from the 19. Allen. That is caught by Lamb. And the Texans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the home team here, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for Houston, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs.